let's be useful. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Carrie and I'm so very oh my, it's a little bit scary. Today's video is going to be one of my quick tips and tricks videos, which I haven't done in a very long time. It's gonna be kind of like a tutorial, but it's basically how to cover acne scars and make your skin look #flawless. I would like to say that I filmed the tutorial part of this video, the how-to part of this video, this morning at 7 a.m. before going to work. Homegirl not only went to work, she went to the gym. And look at this. Oh, it's a little faded, I'm not gonna lie, but I still look pretty good. And I'd like to shout out to the fact that I didn't use any foundation for this. So that's the real gag. This is post-filming, editing Carrie coming at you live and in action to tell you guys that I was a little mistaken with this. I didn't use any liquid or cream foundation all over my face. However, I did end up using a little bit of foundation powder from Kat Von D, which I will show you guys later on in the tutorial. So technically, this is a fib, but I didn't know that I was actually fibbing when I filmed this. In my head, I was thinking I didn't use it all over, okay? So don't come for me in the comments, but I just wanted to clarify just in case you guys get confused. So if you guys want to know, I feel like this is weird. You guys are lower than usual. So if you guys want to know how to cover up any acne scars really easily, really affordably, if that's the correct word, it probably isn't, but we're going to use it anyways, then just keep on watching. But first, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, and also make sure to turn on the post notification bell. That way you get notified every time I upload. I upload every 3 days. And feel free to follow me on my social media handles at GlamAnySo8 everywhere, so that way you can see behind the scenes YouTube content as well as other glam and ratchet parts of my life. But other than that, we're just gonna get right into today's video. Alrighty guys, so we are flipped over facing the other way just so I can actually do my makeup in front of my vanity. As you can see, I have 2 scars. Let me zoom you in. Boom! Right here and right here. Both thanks to Mother Nature, that time of the month. I also do have slight scarring over here, but I found a hack for a product that kind of gets rid of blemishes, so my skin is smooth. Okay, it's just scarred. I might make an entire video on this specific product that got rid of blemishes because it's not meant for that, but it's been working like a charm and I've tested it out on several blemishes now and they're gone by the next day, so she may have found something. But this is not what this video is on. Carrie, focus. I already did my skincare routine. Another thing that I would probably recommend if you guys are dealing with breakouts or anything like that is to get a good mask. The mask I like to use, unsponsored, and I probably need to get a new one soon, but I love this Clinique Pep Start mask. I've been using this for like at least 2 years. I got it when I worked at Sephora, and basically it's a really good purifying mask. It's one of those bubbling masks that really does deep clean your skin, and my skin always feels much smoother after I use it, especially on the nose. So I used that this morning. I did my skincare routine, which is not different than my past one, so I can link that up above and down below, but if you guys want to see an updated one, just let me know. So now we're gonna go in with the face products. You guys know I don't wear foundation, but there's still a way for you to get a good beat without it. So the first thing I'm going to use is a really good primer, and I have been obsessed with this ever since I got it. This is by Wander Beauty. It's their Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil. I think this is great, especially during this time of year because the air is so freaking dry. So this works if you have oily skin, it balances out your oils. It works if you have dry skin, it hydrates you, but it doesn't feel like an oil when you put it on. It kind of just feels like a liquid primer. So I mainly focus this on my T-zone area, and then I kind of just move it out to the cheeks. I'll put a little bit on the chin, especially since I have scars here, and then a little bit on my forehead. After that, here is the tip of the trade that I realize some people still don't do this. So next is going to be color correcting, and that's going to be your best friend when it comes to getting rid of acne scars. Some people scar and they have red scarring, so if you have that, you want to use a green color corrector. I like to use an orange or peachy color corrector. This was like my jam, my go-to. I used to show all the clients at Sephora, and I still show some of my clients today when I do their makeup, but peachy and orange colored correctors will do wonders, and you just want to apply it on the areas that have the darkness. The peach and orange is going to cancel out purple and blue undertones, which usually your scars have. It's all about the here. Okay, so a cheap alternative to this would be the NYX color corrector. I used this for the longest time, and this literally cost like $5. So there's no excuse as far as you can't afford like the Becca one, which is bomb, by the way. But I actually have been using a concealer by CoverGirl. This is their full spectrum concealer. To be honest, I don't know what shade this is, which is the only thing I hate about these, because they're not labeled on the actual concealer. It's only labeled on the package that you throw away when you open it. So I don't know what shade this is, but I got the full collection, and I just know that this tends to be a little bit orangey. This one is a little orange. You'll see it's kind of still skin tone like, but it has that orangeness to it. So I literally just apply this right on the areas that I have my scars. And I like to also apply this in the darkest area underneath my eyes, because homegirl gets some sleep, but she always needs some more. And then I'll apply some on my 5 o'clock shadow, because yes, the struggle is real. And I'll do a little down my nose, because I have this area right here that is just naturally darker. I don't know why. And then a little on my forehead. And then after that, you're just going to go in with your chosen concealer. I'm going to use this Born This Way concealer by Too Faced, one of my jams. And literally, I just apply this over top of the areas that I want to brighten. So I usually do underneath the eyes, my nose, a little on the forehead. And I'm going to do some on my chin just because those scars are a little darker. But usually on the rest of the face, I just leave that color corrector and I let it sit there so that it kind of starts to set in my skin. I don't blend out the color corrector before I put on concealer, just because I find that it all blends together seamlessly when you blend them together as opposed to in layers. Now typically I would go on to something else and let this sit on my face for a little bit. Like I'd fill in my brows or I'd do my eyes, but I already did that. So I'm just going to start going in and blending this out, and I always just use my fingers. To each his own, but I just feel like this works the best because the warmth of your fingers really helps to warm up the product and make it kind of blend in with your complexion. So I'm just blending my concealer like normal. Never just blend in that area or else you're gonna look crazy. And I like to take it on the side of my nose and kind of down towards this area just to brighten. Okay, so we have everything blended, but now I'm going to take my face powder. And you guys know, if you're not new to my channel, that I'm obsessed with this Maybelline Fit Me powder. I have not changed this since like 2012. I've gotten so many of these, it's not even funny. But I am in the shade 240, and I just like to take this. This is not a foundation powder, it's a face powder. And I just kind of like to help blend and set the concealer. And you really don't need that much, because you still don't want to look powdery or cakey. You just want enough to set the makeup. From this distance, it kind of just looks like all my scars are gone. If I zoom you guys in, you can still see slight scarring, especially on my chin, because they are just darker, and you can see a little here. So what I'm going to do for my chin is I'm actually going to go in with the foundation powder. This is by Kat Von D. I don't even know if she still makes these, but I feel like she probably does. And I'm just going to set this on top of the scars. So you can see my chin looks pretty flawless now. And as for the cheeks, I actually don't do that because I'm going to end up applying bronzer and blush and things, so it kind of covers it up. Alrighty, so I contoured my face. Zooming in, you can see that because I put the bronzer and the blush, the scar really isn't noticeable anymore, and my chin still looks really good. So yeah, this is pretty much how you fake a flawless complexion. I'm going to contour my nose, set my face, and put something on my lips, and then I'll be back to finish up the video. Alrighty guys, that is how to fake a flawless face. Hey, get it, hey, get it, hey, let's get it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it useful. Let me know in the comments down below if there's a particular quick tips type of video that you guys want to see next. And with all that being said, I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.